start off your figure of 8 lashing, you start off with a clove hitch. Keep it compact, pull it tight, and end off with a thumb knot. You start your figure of 8 lashing. Going in between your two wood, crossing over the second wood, okay, and coming back on it. Why it is called a figure of 8 lashing? If you look at it from the top, it forms a nice 8 sign. So you do this, you pull it tight, go around, again forming a second 8 on top of your first one. Second, third. After you have three rounds on the back, you go in between the two wood from the top down, up, above. Same thing, doing 3 frames. So we go next to each other. Frames go next to each other and compact. Once you have 3 in front and behind, going off here with a, as with any lashing, half inch, followed by a clove hitch. And there you have the figure of 8 lashing. The triple knot is a derivative of your figure of 8 lashing. It used to join 3 pieces of wood to form a 3-legged tripod stand, as with when you're building tripod towers. When tying a tripod knot, you always want to make sure your bases are aligned, because these are the ones forming the legs of your tripod stand. And you tie your knot at the top. As with any structure, it is always good to find equal lengths of wood. However, if you do not have equal lengths of wood, just ensure that your base are aligned. And you tie your knot at the tip. To start off your tripod knot, you start off with a clove hitch. Securing with a thumb knot. After which, you go over your second move and under your last wood, like this. So the way to tie your tripod knot is you go alternating in front and behind your 3 move. As you can see from the top, it resembles your figure of 8 knot, just this time involving 3 pieces of wood. As you're tying your tripod knot, you want to make sure that you keep your bases aligned and keep your wood flat. Make sure to tighten after every round around each wood. So we go on, perform 3 rounds. around each wood, like this. After your 3 rounds is done, you realize that your rope is in between your second and third wood. From there on, you go from the top down, in between these 2 wood. This way. And you continue by doing 3 frappings. These frappings serve to hold your 3 rounds together. Okay, after which you go over in between your first and second wood. This time from the bottom to the top. There's 1. 2. 3. After you have 3 both in front and behind, you end it on your first move. This is the wood in which you started on. Your clovefish is at the bottom, your ending clovefish is at the top. You end it with a half hitch, then the clovefish. So, because this is a derivative of your figure of 8 knot, if you have even number of wood, you add on different wood. You start on the first wood, end on the last wood. If you have odd number, you end on the same wood. Things to take note of when you are doing a triple knot. Remember, number 1, keep your bases aligned. Number 2, keep all 3 wood flat on the ground as you tie them. You need to either lay another piece of wood and your base have flushed all 3 wood on that wood, or use tiles on the floor as markings. Now opening your tripod, you first open up the center wood. Alright, close your first wood inside it, and it opens up nicely.